Oh, it's you. You know her? It's been a long time.
What's going on, everybody? This is Hornot 606, and it's been some time since I've uploaded an AC multiplayer video, and it's also been some time since I've actually played the AC multiplayer as well. So you know, I thought, why not get back into it, and what better way to get back into it with an all new AC multiplayer, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag multiplayer. And we're gonna play some deathmatch, and you know, one of my familiar modes that I loved since the days of it was introduced in Revelations. I'm playing as the character Lady Black. At the moment there's only 4 people. More people do join the match shortly after, and it's a quick match. The match starts off okay, towards the end I start having loads of pursuers, and it kind of goes downhill a bit from there. So yeah, Assassin's Creed 4 multiplayer. I've been playing quite a bit of it, and I'm enjoying it so far. And there have been quite a number of tweaks and changes and additions to the multiplayer, and I haven't tried out everything, but I'm quite liking it at the moment. I think one of the biggest changes, or one of the changes that I've noticed so far, is the way that you earn variety bonuses has changed. So the way that you earn variety bonuses now, you no longer get greater variety and extreme variety bonuses. That has now changed. You now get a variety, just a simple 400 point variety bonus for performing at least 4 of the 6 bonus kills. Those would be hidden, grab kill, the new bench kill multiplier, chain, focus, and aerobatic. Any of those 4 that you perform, you'll get a variety bonus, and you can continue performing those 4 types of kills and continue getting the 400 point variety bonus, which I think is a nice addition. In past games, you could only earn 1 time the variety bonus, 1 time the greater variety, and 1 time the extreme variety, and with each one you needed a certain amount of bonuses to get them. So in a way, it's been made a little bit easier, but if you really want those bonuses, you kind of have to, I think you kind of have to work a little bit more to actually get them. As you can see, the game's kind of glitched out on me already. The X button just constantly appears above the NPC's head, which kind of got very annoying for me throughout this entire match. Just seeing the X button from far away, just above someone's head constantly. You know, the usual, one of many glitches I've encountered in AC4 multiplayer, and it's not unusual for the AC multiplayer to have a number of large amounts of glitches. I've encountered matches where the timer had stopped completely, but the game still recognized that it was still counting down, but it was just on my screen it didn't count down. I've had that, and numerous other glitches happen. Convenient moment here, my target just blows up right in front of me. Nice to see that still happens. Oh, not so nice for that person. So deathmatch, you have the familiar AC multiplayer is basically a cat and mouse game. You have your target, but you also have a pursuer. And deathmatch, much smaller maps compared to Wanted or any other match type. But it's meant to encourage you run into your pursuers and run into your targets a lot more because of the smaller match types, and I find that a lot more interesting. Personally myself. Now, great opportunity here to get a focus and a hidden. So basically you can have a maximum of 8 people in a match. There is only 1 of you unless you are using one of the abilities like morph or decoy or you flip on the disguise and become one of the other NPC characters temporarily. Apart from that, it's business as usual for a deathmatch match type. As per usual, you probably find that for me personally, I'm having as always, I'm pretty crap at locating my targets. And you probably find I waste a lot of time just trying to locate them. As I said before, the first half of this matchup goes pretty good. The second half, because I'm getting so many pursuers at once that it's kind of, I can't really concentrate on looking for my target. I'm just trying to stay away from my pursuers. I'm using the default profile set, which includes Money One and Disguise. I don't really use, well, I did use it just now, but it's pretty much useless to me at the moment. But I'm using Disguise, and I've got one perk, which is the Notorious perk, which actually helps me out a lot because, as I said before, I'm quite terrible at picking people out. And the Notorious perk will point out my pursuers and my targets that are behind me. So it's quite useful. So on here, I'm going to try and get a grab kill here. And something else, things like grab kill and hidden are multipliers, and hidden is worth ×2, so your score is times. So if you get 350, you times it by 2, and that would be your score. And with the new bench kill, which is also a new bonus multiplier, it's ×3, the same as a grab kill is ×3. So your kill times it by 3, and you can get some really big scores, which is pretty nice. And I guess it does encourage people to use these kind of methods a lot more compared to past games. So I find it, I'm liking that kind of change. I'm liking that a lot. You still have contested kills. Your contested kills are worth 100 points. The other thing about contested kills, something that I find a lot better compared to the past games. In the past games, if you went to kill someone and it got contested, basically your score was reduced to a very low score in past games, and sometimes it was a little unfair because someone can just get away with mashing the button, not knowing who they're defending against, and your score will be reduced. But in AC4, that's now different. Basically, whatever your score is divided by 2. It's cut in half. So if you say you earned 150 kill, a very low kill score, it would be halved to 75, for example. Which I find a lot better than simply reducing it to a very substandard low score automatically for it being contested. What else is there that I have really enjoyed or noticed? So I played a few matches. I noticed that Simple Deathmatch is not there. But then again, I don't think many people played that. When I think back to Simple Deathmatch, whenever I joined, it's pretty much low-level players because you automatically were dumped into it after you did the tutorial. So I don't think it was that popular of a mode. So I think people rather use the abilities than no abilities, and I think Deathmatch is perfect. But then again, you don't really need. I say you don't really need Simple Deathmatch. You do have a new game mode called Game Lab, and you can pretty much invent your own match types. You can mess with the parameters and create all sorts of crazy game type modes. You can have them force people to use certain abilities. You can turn off the HUD, turn off prompts and all that stuff, which is all pretty cool. I messed around with it a little bit, and it is actually pretty cool. It's a nice addition. A lot of games now are kind of incorporating this kind of letting players have a little bit of freedom of creating their own kind of match types or creating their own little bit of levels or something like that, and it's pretty cool. Yeah. So, anything else that's changed? Well, profile pic is now at the bottom right. The profile pic now, the actual picture of the character, when you get close to your target, it now increases. and as just like the last game, the background lights blue when the person, your target, is in your line of sight. And I just so as I'm just as you can see, trying to avoid everyone, and that person just came out of nowhere and I just got stabbed. But I'm still in the lead. It's not a fantastic match. I mean, I have to admit that I haven't played the multiplayer in quite some time, and it took me. This is one of my first, not my first match, but you know, one of my early matches, and it did take me some time to try and get back into the AC multiplayer, learn the ropes again. But the one thing, there's another thing that I really liked. The ground finish is now on a separate button. It's now the B button, rather than assigned to the same X button as your kill button. So you no longer have that issue where you want to kill your target. Say in Manhunt, you got you've killed someone. One of your teammates has killed someone. They're on the floor, and then you go to try and kill someone else, but instead you push the X button and you go for a grounded finish, and then you probably end up getting stunned for it. That no longer happens because they are now two separate buttons, which is fantastic. But anyway, I think that's gonna bring me to the end of this video. It was a pretty decent match, nothing fantastic. As I said before, it's been a while since I've played the AC multiplayer, and it's taken me some time to really get back into the swing of things and start playing again. So as you can see, I just reached level 10 here. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm hoping to upload a lot more AC4 multiplayers like I did with all the other AC Assassin's Creed multiplayers from the past. But once again, thanks for watching. Check out the scores here, and if you did like the video, like it, subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. And leave a comment. And once again, thanks for watching, and goodbye.
Synchronizing agents.